and salutations, my friends. 'Tis I, Saint Uther, your benevolent overseer. I am joined tonight again by my wonderful friends Ambrosia Hartnett and Zawar's Man in our continuation of our Fallout campaign. How are you doing, my friends? It has been quite a few minutes.
It's been a hellacious few weeks, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, it's this little weird thing called life. It kind of gets in our way sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
but now
like
the only
the definition of the grind.
thing I have to worry about is just the occasional allergy attack. That's about it.
Food
Yeah.
allergies.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say which one's worse, airborne allergies or food allergies. I mean, on the one hand, airborne allergies are kind of hard to avoid, so it hits you, but not as hard. Whereas food allergies, it's like that's easier to avoid, but if you mess up, ouch.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Exactly. As my wonderful lady over here will attest to, she's like, yeah, last time she completely missed that point. It's like, ow. It wasn't as bad, it was just, oof. Luckily, it was very minor and was diluted for the most part, right?
Yes, I just had the minor feeling of knowing what a blowfish feels like.
I mean, hell, you were full of toxins, technically. At least your body IDs it as some kind of toxic. I'm like, no, get rid of this stuff. But anyways, enough focusing on the real lives. Let's get back to our techno fantasy of sorts. So, when we last left off, if I remember correctly, the group had taken the quest from the Robco assembly plant to go and discover a vault. Well, not discover it, but to go find a vault that's somewhere in the northwest region of this map. Because that vault is the only place where you could find some of the technology they need to repair. Yeah, what they're missing. That stuff can't be fabricated anymore. That technology has been pretty much lost to time. Luckily, there are these weird time capsules scattered throughout the map called vaults. There we go. That's a better segue of putting it. Anyways, and on your travels, let me see back my notes here. You guys came across the dead railroad member. With
And we also ran into Hemet Nessingwary.
Yes, no. You ran not Hemet Nessingwary. You ran into Nemet Hessingwary. Get it right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. But yes, you guys ran into this famous hunter who let you join, who hired you guys to join his hunt. Hunted down, what was it? I can't remember. I think you hunted down a friggin' Yagwai? I can't remember.
I think it might have been an albino Radscorp.
You're right, that's right. That was the albino creature that you guys had to fight, was the big old albino Radscorp. So, once you guys took that sucker down, you split the loot, he got paid, and you carried on your merry way. You guys are currently en route to the Starlight rest stop because you figured, hey, let's go to the Starlight and get some supplies and see if there's any more information we can dig up. Maybe help narrow your search for that vault. Because Roberta, yes, I remember names. Roberta, the one who's in charge of Robco assembly plant, doesn't have an exact location of where the vault is. She just knows the general region. So, our hunt begins. So, that aside, you guys had finished camp recently and are on your way to adventure another day. So with that, we'll continue moving along.
Why do I feel like I slept on my neck for about 3 years straight?
Oh, dude. It's funny you say that. Real life, yeah, that's me right now. Is the other not last night, but like the night before, I must have slept weird, and my neck was bothering the crap out of me yesterday. It's still a little tender today, but not as bad. Luckily, that gone.
Ice that sucker and take some ibuprofen.
Nah, I'll be fine. I don't need drugs. I try not to drug myself up.
You say that now.
I know, but I try not to rely. Hey, I try not to rely. Hey, I try not to rely on drugs, man.
Give her a
Anyways,
few more years. They'll be your best friend.
Yeah, eventually. That's why I try not to rely on them until I need them. See, in your case, some drugs are off limits because of your allergies, and other ones it's like, yeah, they work. They work short term, or you just need to really dose yourself up.
Yeah. Half the time I end up needing medical grade because my system's like, okay, you get all of 5 minutes relief with this. Then I'm flushing it. Have a nice day.
Yay. Anyways, all right. So along your travels, we'll get into another encounter. Let's see here. Where is it? I have it set up. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Yay, I found the encounter. Bloop. All right. You can see the playground, correct?
Yes.
So, on your travels back to the Starlight Rest Stop, the group comes upon what looks to be a ransacked caravan of sorts. There are many dead raiders, some unfortunate pack Brahmins. The merchant seems to be okay. Well, okay enough. At least they're breathing. And one of their
Depends on your definition of okay.
Yeah, and one of their guards is still alive. A sight all too familiar in the wasteland.
Oh, man.
How do you guys want to respond to this?
Nikaz will just shake his head and lower his fedora, mumbling about it never gets any easier after seeing this one too many times. All right, come on, Doc. Let's see what's the damage.
Yipsy dipsy. On your heels.
The group approaches the group approaches the caravan, or what's left of it, and at least the one guard who's still alive has his gun drawn onto you guys. It's like, hey, you looking for trouble?
Not really. We're just wondering what the hell happened here. Nikaz will hold his arms up in a peaceful manner. His weapons are holstered. He's not looking to start shit.
Doc kind of looks like she's using him like a meat shield with her head just popped out the side.
Quit hiding behind me, Doc. As it stands...
Okay, hang on. So, seeing that you guys are not, you're armed, but you're not wielding or pointing at them, and the fact that you guys haven't shot at them right away, it's like, gives this guy a clear indicator. It's like, okay, well, you're not raiders, that's for sure. You would have shot at me before I even had a chance to say, step back. For a minute there, I thought you, so he's like, for a minute there, I thought you were some of these bastards' friends coming to finish the job that they started. I guess I can breathe a quick sigh of relief.
Just relax, buddy. We're friendly. We're not looking for trouble. We were actually on our way over to the Starlight Rest Stop until we came across what happened here. So, how are you two holding up? I mean, if you need any medical, Doc, that's your cue.
This guy pops out. You ready to patch?
Well, that's great because is like, oh, we could use some meds right now. Unfortunately, those bastards stole whatever meds we had, which is weird because normally they'll steal everything. They wanted the meds specifically. They didn't.
That's odd.
They left the food, the ammo, everything else. All they wanted was the meds, the chems.
That's real odd.
I know.
Friggin' hell. Alright. Doc, you patch them up and now, well, I'll ask a few questions.
Okay, so there are 3 alive people. One of the pack Brahmin is alive. The caravan merchant is alive. He is not the most hurt. In fact, he's the least hurt. And the guard is he's about 2 steps away from seeing a bright light.
Okay, I will start with the most injured and work my way down. And try to do my best to patch him up.
Okay. the mercenary guard, that'll be up. He's the most injured, so go ahead and make your roll. It'll be increased difficulty right now because, well, he is really hurt.
Okay, so med and int.
Although you do have that kit, so yeah. Okay, that's enough. That'll patch him up. Okay, so he's like, hey, that bright light's gotten dimmer.
Yes, now go into the light, please. We like you in the land of the living.
All right, so Kneecaps, who are you going to be talking to? The guard or the actual caravan merchant?
The guard and then the caravan.
Okay, so Doc has patched up the guard, so he's in better he's in better talking shape. He's not going to die, at least not right now. So you can talk to him while Doc goes and patches up the caravan merchant.
Alright, sir, so can you recall exactly what the hell happened?
It just happened so fast, man. Out of nowhere, these guys, we're used to raiders, they'll come at you in small groups, but this was a large group, and it's like they knew what they were doing.
Okay.
They were unusually organized, and they knew exactly which Brahmin to hit to get our medical supplies.
And
once they got what they wanted, they took off.
Alright. And this is specifically just today.
I mean, I've heard that more and more caravan merchants have been hit lately.
Alright, that's news to us still. Alright.
I mean,
anything else?
hang on. It used to be that, caravans were getting hit, at least the caravans coming back east from the Twin Bull Ranch were getting hit a lot. But ever since someone took out that raider gang, Cherry Bomb and her gang, that seemed to have died down. But not too long after that, all of a sudden, a giant spike came up again.
Kneecap's eyes will just shoot open wide for the split second before he turns to Doc. With the expression that basically says, "We fucked up."
Yes, just to help out, like, dang it. Yeah. This is a load of fudge nuts.
And this is me as a narrator, not the mercenary talking. You do recall that when you did fight Cherry Bomb and her gang before she died, your characters do recall her last words were, "Where did my sisters find out about this?"
Well,
so your characters are having that little realization. It's like, crap, could this be another one of the Cherry Bomb sisters?
well, then that presents a problem. Boy, let me speak with the caravan and then we'll talk a little more. All right, sir?
Yeah. Thanks for patching me up. All right, Doc, this is your cue. As he was talking, you're patching up the caravan merchant. Go ahead and make your roll.
I did roll. One success.
Oh, okay, perfect. I didn't see. I was like, I see it now. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so that's good. So actually, you have a +1 to that too as well. So bloop. Bloop. Okay. So Doc is done patching up the caravan merchant. She's gonna move on to the Brahmin now. Make sure that its two heads are still intact. In the meantime, go ahead and ask away the caravan merchant. It's like, oh man, thank God that you showed up when you did. A few more. If we were here any longer, we all would have died.
Definitely sounds like most of it. All right, sir. So, what do you recall? Because just damn, look at this place. And they specifically wanted the meds too.
I know, which is the weirdest thing. Because normally raiders, they'll take everything. They don't leave stuff behind like this. So it's almost like someone's sending them is someone trying to send a message or something. It's like they want us to. It's like they want us to be desperate and chemless or medless. So it's the weirdest thing.
You just see Doc in the background poking your fingers together. Yeah, that might be our bad.
So how did you patch up that Brahmin, mind you? Let's see how that went. Are you able to save the Brahmin? Roll away. Oh, well, you made a success, but with a complication. All right, let me think here. Let's see. You're patching
Be
up.
the first one-headed Brahmin.
No, he's alive. He's intact. Let's see here. Okay, I'll say this. It's like, okay, so you patched up the Brahmin. You're tending to them. You're making sure everything's nice and hunky-dory. And just as you finish, is okay, all I need to do now is just, make sure the bandage is tight. And you tighten the bandage just a bit too hard, which causes one of the heads to just go, and he kind of, headbutts you in the stomach. So you'll take 1 point of damage. Owie.
While Kneecaps is talking, you just hear in the background.
Oof.
You alright?
Yeah, just peachy. Oh, the Brahmin is fully healed. Good job. And with that, you guys have, saved what's left of this caravan. Managed to salvage them. Well, not salvage, but you patch them back up, and they're just about ready to head back out. They do have a proposition, though. It's like, hey, if you aren't heading, you guys aren't heading toward the Starlight Inn by any chance, are you?
We were, actually.
Do you mind if we tag along? Because I'm afraid we're gonna get hit again or something. Because God knows what happened out there. I mean, we got lucky already because you guys showed up, but I just have this uneasy feeling. Yeah. More so since that one group just left us alone. Well, not left us alone, but left all the other materials. No meds, but they left everything else behind. I wonder if they got some kind of deal with some kind of other raider gang or something, but if we traveled together, I'd feel a lot more safe. Would that be alright?
Yeah, but I get the feeling that they're doing this for one specific reason, and I don't think you're gonna like it, sir.
Oh, what do you know?
Duck and I might be responsible for this.
What'd you do? Piss off a raider gang?
Yeah, by offering the lead.
Speaking.
Well, that would make sense why there was a sudden drop in raider activity for a while, and why there's a sudden up spike now, because this area used to be Cherry Bomb's territory, but I heard that she was off. I didn't know it was you guys. Well, I mean,
Yeah, it was. That's because they were pissing off the ranch owners. That's the whole reason why.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, on the one hand, I'm glad that you guys, offed her and, made things a little safer for us for a while, but now, someone else is squeezing in on that territory.
And I get the feeling it may be one of her sisters.
It's possible, but anything. I mean, there's plenty of raider gangs out there. For all you know, it's a different gang. We'll see.
I suggest you just stick with us, and we'll move forward to get it over to the Starlight Inn.
Alright. Now, before we get there, do you guys need anything else? I mean, other than medical supplies, which we're totally out of right now.
Food would be nice, because I think our supplies are running low to begin with.
Let's see what we got. Let me do a quick roll here and see what foods he has in my shop. That's the notes. Wrong thing. Where is my shop? There it is. Don't know why the friggin'. Which one was that? Oh, that was Song of Storms. I don't know why
Song of Storms.
Yeah, it just passed my head right as you were saying it. Like, I don't know why Song of Storms popped back into my brain all of a sudden. Like, yes? Alright, let's see here. So, let's see. This is a traveling merchant. And he's, well, okay. And let's see, you wanted food specifically, huh? Well, let's see here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Well, this is the food he has to offer. Boop. Posted in the chat right now. He got some cram, some Brahmin meat, some aster, some Brahmin fries, 2 boiled bird eggs, some potato soup, and some Blamco mac and cheese. Of course, those prices are, you know, the standard prices. Although in the case that since you guys showed up and actually saved his ass, he's being a bit generous, so he'll give it to you half off as payment. There you go. Since you guys also agreed to escort him to the Starlight Inn, it's like, how about this? I'll give you guys a 50% discount on all my wares until we get to.
I think I will take the. I think I'll take the mac and cheese and the Brahmin meat.
Okay, let me add those into your thing. Let's see here. Boop. All right. Did you take out your? Did you reduce your caps yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay, so that's 5 for the mac and cheese and the Brahmin meat. Ooh, okay, that's 14. So that'll be a total of 19 caps. Let's see here. So you'll be at 226 caps. I'm pretty sure you had some mac and cheese at one point. No, actually, I guess you didn't have any. Huh, well, add that into your inventory right now. Blamco mac and cheese. There you go, you got that. And what was the other one? Was Brahmin meat. I don't think you've had any Brahmin meat. And those are standard items, so I don't have to go adding stuff. Alright, cool. Ambrosia, did Doc want to buy anything from him?
I think I'll go with the Brahmin fries and potato soup.
Okay, those are special. Let me add those in. Do you want to look at any of his other wares? Because right now you guys are just staring at food.
I think we're good on most else.
Don't want to look at any weapons or ammo or bullets or any other thing he might have? Or have you grown out of your gremlin phase? It's like, maybe. Does he have anything that goes boom? I could totally see you asking that question. Got anything that goes boom?
Yeah, what the hell?
Alright, I'll take a look at his weapons here in a moment. Let me see here. So you wanted the Brahmin fries?
Pretty much after poking at the food, you're like, this sounds good, this sounds good. And do you have anything that goes boom boom?
Okay, yeah. So it's just 20 caps, so you'll be down to 197. Okay. And I gotta add those in special. Meanwhile, here are his weapons. Not much, but there is something that goes boom in there for you. While you're looking at that, I am going to... Where is the darn thing? Consumables. You said Brahmin fries. Where are they? Brahmin fries. Brahmin fries. There they are. So, let's see here. Brahmin fries. They heal for 6. Cost is 20. Rarity 1. Healed for 6. Excuse me. You have your fries, and what was the other one? Was the potato soup? Is that a thing? Let me see here. Close, but I'll just use that entry then. Vegetable soup, and I'll just turn it into potato soup. Is it just me, or does it sound like you were? Did it sound like she was humming from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Come with me.
I was just about to
and
say.
you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
That is what's been popping in my head rather.
So here's the thing. Instead of World Imagination, I was thinking a World of Pure Inebriation instead.
Yes, Family Guy's version was also good too. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure irradiation. That's pretty much where we are right now.
The people I associate with.
Hey! It's never a dull moment. Let's see here. We got one potato soup. Okay, one rarity, one weight. Yep. And no, this one's just. This one doesn't get any special effects, and it is. Should be. Huh, I'm surprised, but okay. That's fine. Okay, so you've got your foods, and I already subtracted you the money that you chose, that you popped off. Is there anything that you want to buy from him weapon-wise?
Going with the most dynamite.
I figured you would. So
Nothing that I can think of.
Yes.
It has a long fuse. I can make a trap. I can
Awesome.
make things go boom far
Possibly.
away.
So let's see here. So it's gonna be 177, and that's a custom weapon. So I'll have to add that in.
I am going to have the most ironic build by the end of this.
Yes, you are becoming the demolitions expert right now. Oddly enough, you're
Like, I'm either going to blow things up into such tiny pieces they will never be put back together, or I'm putting them back together.
Yeah, you do have a level 2 in explosives, and what do you have in throwing? You do have level 2 in throwing as well, so yeah. Although I think it's more of a thing, but either way. So let me see here. Long fuse dynamite.
She's literally going to have the mentality if she ever goes back to her people. But like, I will either patch you up or blow you up. Pick one.
Explosive. What do they use? It uses perception. Right? Or can hang on top cocktails. No, it should be. Oh, wait, shit. Yeah. Throwing and strength. What am I thinking? Throwing and strength. Skill is explosive, I think, right? Yeah, explosives. Damage type is physical. Bear with me a moment while I add this in. No fire rate. Damage dealt
Only
is...
for one moment?
Why? La 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 la. I will give you a whole lot more moments. You're gonna make me watch that darn movie again now. Probably gonna watch that when I go to sleep. Hey, it's a good movie.
Just because the random shit that goes shuffle through my brain.
Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doompa dee dee.
If you are wise, you will listen to me.
That's it. I can remember off the top of my head. I haven't seen it in a long time.
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Even as much as an elephant eats.
It's karaoke hour here on Saint Uther's channel, or not karaoke hour, more like karaoke moment, I guess.
Yeah, it's like being at a karaoke bar. Considering I just ended up refilling my wine glass, so.
bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so that's taken care of. Alright. Is there anything else you guys want to see for his wares, or is that all?
I think I'm good.
I'm pretty much set too.
Excellent. Alright, so with that, let's see, yeah. So you guys will set up camp for the night here. Real fast. And also as a thank you, he will provide you with an actual meal. It's just a simple stew. Unless you guys want to eat your own foods.
I'll partake of that stew.
Yep.
But I
Yeah,
also want to
well,
ask him a few more questions.
Stew, soup, sorry, yeah, it's the vegetable soup, so you guys won't get any special buffs. At least I don't think so. Hang on, let me see here.
It's warm. It's comforting. It keeps me from passing out due to starvation.
Mhm. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. Oh, you know what? This will be perfect, actually, considering what just happened and what's going on here. So, so the caravaner, he will, you know, make use of his dead Brahmins, and he'll get some meats from them and stuff. And he'll also use some of that to make you guys a hearty soup meal tonight. So you guys are going to be feasting on Brahmin and veggie soup. So let's see here. So this will give you guys a +2 to your maximum HP until you guys next meal. So let's see here. Back to the world map. Well, actually, we'll go to camp right now. Where are the camps? Camp. Desert camp. Not desert. We're in the dirt camp. Boop. Okay, he's not here physically, but yeah, you guys do have the caravan. Alright, so what did you want to ask him before you guys do your camp stuff?
Markings on the gangers. Were they shouting out like names or whatnot? What they were headed toward the Starlight Inn. What were they doing? And if they're looking for more work or more help or something like that.
Okay, well, one question at a time, man. First question.
All right, real simple. Did they call out names or anything like that when one of their mooks were downed?
No. These were raiders they weren't like normal raiders. I said they looked the part and they sounded crazy, but it's like they knew exactly where to go, which Brahmin to hit, which crates to grab, and left the rest. All they wanted was the chems.
Uh-huh.
Beyond that, I couldn't tell you anything more. I mean, they looked like raiders, but I mean, it's not much more I can go on about that.
Sure as hell ain't acting like raiders.
Which again puzzles me. Your guess is as good as mine.
Stocked with a mouth half full of stew. Kind of sounds like inside work with that kind of knowledge.
I was just about to say that.
I mean,
can I make a sneak perception roll on the merchant to see if he's trying to act not suspicious at all?
I mean, you don't need to roll. I'll tell you right up. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's a good point. It's like, no, he's on the up and up. He's a straight shooter. He's just a guy trying to make an honest living. He's an honest caravaner, and you know he's not trying to pull one over. More so, more so you with your history and your character's backstory and everything. You're a cop. Well, you're a lawman. You have a good perception on this. You can read. You're pretty good at reading people. You look him up and down. You know, yeah, this guy ain't lying. He's an honest man.
All right, so that settles that question. All right, so not acting like raiders, no dead giveaways or anything of the sort.
Well, the only dead giveaway being the fact that they don't act like raiders. So
yeah,
I mean, what she said,
hmm.
what your companion here said could be, could be the fact. I mean, perhaps it.
That's something we're gonna have to put a pin on until later.
Right.
Especially whenever we get to where especially whenever it involves where you came from, because as far as I know, ain't no one like that in the Starlight Inn.
Right.
Unless someone's been hiding something, in which case I'm gonna be real sore about that.
Anything else you guys want to know? I mean, I'll answer what I can, what I know. You got anything there, Doc? Or Ambrosia?
This is mostly just a throwaway thing.
Go for it.
She just stuffed another spoonful of stew in her mouth. What kind of recipe did you use?
Actually, let's see. Is this a learned recipe? Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is a learned recipe, actually. This is one when you don't know right off the bat. You had to learn this. Now, in order to cook it, though, you're going to have the perk for it. And I think you do have one of those perks. I don't think you have the level for it, though, yet. Let me see. Not that. Perks. Let's see, hang on. You do actually have the perk. You don't have the... You have Chef 1. You need Chef 2 in order to cook it. So, okay. It's like, oh, I see you guys like the... you guys are really enjoying this meal, huh? Yeah, it's an old... this is one of those old recipes from, well... It's an old recipe that's been a little more modernized for our current living situations. But yeah, this is ramen and vegetable soup. It's a real hearty meal, hits the spot, definitely fills you up. And, like some people say, they feel like they could do a little bit more. They feel like it could take a little more damage before they, finally die. At least that's what some people tell me. And that's his way of saying, yeah, that's basically what it does. It actually gives you a little more HP.
You just hear her muffled. And it's really, really tasty.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thank you for that, ma'am. If you want, I can show you how to cook this. So that way
You see this little sparkle in her eye.
Twinkle! I was like, please. He's like, yeah, sure. So now we'll go into camp stuff. So that'll be one of your camp activities then for the night. You have 3, so you have 2 more. He's like, okay, he'll teach you how to make the soup, how to make the ramen vegetable soup. So that's one of your 3 actions. Anything else you want to do there, Kneecaps?
Outside of milking the Brahmin and taking a look at my bullet.
Okay.
But the thing is, though, I'm going to look at my bullet first and ruminate over this new bit of information because, well, frag, things just got a whole lot more difficult.
Alright, so you're back up to 3 luck points since you're looking at your bullet. Milk Brahmin, okay. Let's see. Moo. Which one? Moo or
Um.
Okay, you're gonna milk that one. Do I have the thing? No, that's not. That's fertilizer. Did I not put the darn thing? Oh yeah, it's a roll that you make. It is. Hang on. Darn it. I need to add that in later. Yeah, you need to make a... That's not that. Where is it? Milking. There we go. Agility survival test difficulty 1. Nope, nothing. All you get is a...
is not feeling comfy tonight.
Moo.
Alright, no need to tell me anymore, girl. It's alright. Seeing your kin turned into hamburger like that must have not been fun, huh?
Alright, so you're down to 1 more activity. Ambrosia, did Doc want to do anything else?
Okay, I'll have my other 2 as milking a cow and listening to my music box, which I think is my good luck charm.
I believe it is. Let's see here. If I remember correctly, I believe it is your good luck charm. Yep, your music box. That is your trinket. Okay. So go ahead and give me an agility survival test. Hey, 2 successes. So okay, Doc knows how. No, Doc knows her way around a Brahmin.
Leave it to the cook.
Alright. So you get 2 more bits of Brahmin milk. Let's see here. I know you have some. There it is. Bloop. You're up to 3 quantities of that, not 13. 3. There we go. All right. And you're going to stare at your little trinket, so that'll be your 3rd item, and that gives you back a luck point. And Kneecaps, you have one more thing you want to do. You can do, if anything.
I'm going to ask the Caravaneer a question.
Shoot.
So, how can I phrase this? You said you heard that these raiders used to give issues with the ranch.
Oh wait, repeat that one more time, man. I didn't hear it all.
I'm asking if he said that the raiders were giving issues to the ranch up until we screwed things up for them.
Well, I mean, he like he said earlier, he'll reiterate what he said earlier. He did mention that caravans were usually hit, but they were hit for food primarily. I mean, they still took everything because they were raiders, but it was primarily caravans coming from the east, from the Twin Bull Ranch to the Starlight Rest Stop. And of course, after Cherry Bomb and her gang was dealt with, those raids died down. So this area became safer. But all of a sudden, there's been a giant spike. There's been a large spike in raider activity again. He doesn't know for certain if it is a new raider gang, or if it's one of the other gangs, Cherry Bomb's sisters. We don't know yet. He doesn't know as much information. He's just about as informed as you.
I hope the big guy's all right.
Yeah, but these attacks are coming from this territory. The eastern area still seems pretty safe for now.
All right. Well, I'll tell you this much: we'll get you over to the ranch to the Starlight Inn without issues, and then we'll pass some information around, see if anything's happened since we were gone. Hey, Doc, the list just keeps getting bigger and bigger at this rate.
Every journey, one step to 1,000 miles.
Yep, indeed. So that'll be your camp for the night?
Yep.
All right, so you guys will wake up in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, or bushy-eyed and bright-tailed. Wait, you guys aren't that irradiated. You guys don't have tails.
Says you.
You guys don't have tails yet.
Oh dear.
All right, so you guys resume your journey. And I will say you guys get to the Starlight Rest Stop, which will give us the next encounter. Well, not encounter, but more information. To the rest stop. After a bit more travel, you guys make it to the Starlight Rest Stop. As you guys approach a familiar site, things seem about the same, although there seems to be less customers than normal for some reason. Usually this place is pretty busy, but you can see from the window that there's like maybe one person at the bar.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
I was like, that's weird. I mean, there's no sign.
You just hear Doc mutter, well, fudge nuts.
Well, okay, hang on. There's no sign of anything being hit or being raided. There's no bullet holes or any outside of what's already there. Basically, the place looks the same. Nothing looks disturbed or rustled up. It's just oddly less busy. Which, again, that's odd.
All right,
Now,
I'm gonna make my way over to the front desk and see if Abby's all right.
all right. Before you do that, the caravan merchant who you're with is following you and says, "Hey, thanks again for escorting us, man. I mean, if there's anything else you need, just let me know. We're gonna patch up here and wait it out for a little while before things cool. We're gonna wait here for a while until things cool down."
That's
And
fine by me.
And his caravan guard also thanks you as well. It's like, "Hey, thanks again, man. You really saved our butts out there."
Just doing our job, sir.
All right, so the group does. So Kneecaps, you say you'll enter and check on Abby? Yes.
Yes.
All right. You enter the Starlight rest stop. Abby's there behind the bar. "Hey, welcome back, friends. How you doing out there?"
Could be better, could be worse, but going by what those two we just came in with told us, shit's hit the fan.
Ah, God. Let me guess. Another caravan hit.
Yep. And probably a lot worse off than last time. Methinks whatever
Well,
Doc and I...
hang on. As you said that, and it's like you said probably worse off than the last one. I'm like, let me guess. Chems only.
Meds, actually.
Well, by that she meant. Let me guess. Chems were the only thing missing. Were the only thing hit. The rest was left behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
No damage whatsoever.
The chems were the only thing taken, everything else was left.
Of course, you're like, how did you know? It's like, that's like the third one. That's like the third one in the past 2 days.
Are you fragging kidding me?
No, this has become a huge thing all of a sudden. It seems like
Earn my
it seems
back
like
for 2
caravan.
goddamn
It seems like
minutes and
caravan after
all goes to
caravan. It seems like caravan after caravan's getting hit by raider gangs, and they all say the same thing. They all get hit, but they take are the chems. Nothing else. In fact, that's kind of the reason why travels around here is a little, things are a little light around here. I mean, we can still provide, food and accessories and stuff, but without any kinds of meds, that's one of the things people need around a lot. Need a lot around here. Any kind of basic medical supply. I mean, outside of actually having a dedicated nurse or doctor, there's not much we can do. Even then, our supplies are so thin, all we could do is just patch them up, put a band-aid on it, and hope it gets better. But, I mean, hell, you've heard the old saying, you can't put a tourniquet on a taint. I mean, you could try, but it's not going to do anything. So, anything else I can get you?
Not at the moment. Maybe some room and board for those two gentlemen, but it seems our plate's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and we haven't made any progress on anything right now.
Don't worry, you guys are.
Alright, so from what I can tell, those gangs have been hitting the caravans, that's been killing your business, right?
Kind of. I mean, I don't know how much longer we can hold out for.
I hear that. And that's on top of those 3 gentlemen working in the junkyard, too. They need all the help they can get. Oh, and get this. Now, we have an issue over with a factory near...
It's like, oh yeah, I heard about you guys. I remember you guys cleared out that junkyard for the Minutemen a while back. Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah, we did.
Unfortunately, they haven't been able to get set up here proper. Not this far in. In fact, weren't you gonna be helping them out with communications and stuff?
That's what we were planning on doing. But the thing is, we got sidetracked by this factory over, and now how can I say this? Remind me again. Is Roberta a synth?
No, she's just an Assaultron.
Get this. We came across an Assaultron 4 woman over in this factory, and they're trying to get themselves back on the up and up as well. Seems like everyone and their mother's been having issues, let alone the town of Winchester.
I mean, sometimes, when the Institute really wants to make your life live in hell, more so than it already is, they manage to do it somehow.
This ain't the Institute alone, hun. This has also got the damn worthless-ass gangs out there, too.
Well, I think it's all connected somehow.
That's what I'm starting to piece together myself.
Like I said, though, it's like, yeah, when the Institute really wants to, they'll make your life even more miserable than it already is. I mean, raiding gangs aside, that's just everyday life here. But now you got all this other stuff going on, too. Yeah. Sometimes it's just... I don't know. Anyways, anything else I can get you, or anything else you need?
Not at the moment. Let me go talk with Doc.
You do that. You need anything else? Just let me know. So you're gonna go outside and talk to Doc?
Yep.
Alright, so you go for it.
Doc, where are ya?
Over here.
She's out there hanging out with Umum and Mumu. She's hanging out with
He's
she's hanging out with the animals, which apparently her character gets along with quite well compared to humans.
And you literally just hear roll off the back of one of the cows.
What you
Well,
need?
I don't know how to say this, Doc, but it seems like things are getting way out of hand. Got the Institute, the factory, and now the gangs are acting up again, too.
So, pretty much a 9 on the food bar scale?
Very much so.
So what's the plan?
Trying to figure out what is the bigger threat at the moment.
Okay, as the group is conversing and trying to figure out what's going to happen, what to do next, you hear the faint sound of the sound of something as it's getting closer. It sounds like someone's speaking, but it's robotic. You hear this robotic voice playing something, and it's getting louder as it gets closer. You turn around to see the sound, and you guys see a iBot floating by, broadcasting a message as it hovers on by.
What the hell?
Yeah, hang on. I kind of had this. Again, do this. I do a lot of stuff on the fly, but it's an advertisement of sorts. You know, it's like come and get everything healed. Basically, it's like, okay, got bullet wounds, got a bullet wound. We got what you need. Got a crippling addiction to chems. We got what you need. You need to feel your crippling addiction to chems. We also got what you need. Come to the old Super Duper Mart where we've got everything you need. Basically, it's like it's a TV ad, basically. So it's like, wait, what? Yeah, so this little iBot just floats by and just keeps broadcasting the same thing. It's like, come to the Super Duper Mart. We got everything you need.
Newcastle immediately turned to Doc.
Face.
Is this the universe trying to give us a hint?
Abby, I was about to say that's a trap in the making. Let me go talk with Abby and inform her about that, because I don't remember that iBot being here the last time.
No, it was not.
Right,
Now,
Doc.
Now, of course, as you say that, Abby comes out of the bar. It's like looking at, because she heard the broadcast too. It's like, now what the hell was that? If that just doesn't put another iron in the fire.
I was about to say, too. You ask me, it's a trap. Because I don't recall hearing anything like that while I was running around out there with Doc.
No, that's a new one too. That is a new one too. For as long as
Definitely voted crap.
Yeah, for as long as I've known, that old Super Duper Mart has been empty for the longest period of time. No ghouls, no nothing. Maybe raiders every now and again, but for the longest period of time, that thing's been empty. And now all of a sudden, there's this iBot going around shouting out, "Hey, come one, come all!"
Newcastle immediately turned to Doc and utter one word: "Gangers."
I don't know, maybe, but don't you find it odd how all of a sudden that there's these uptick in raiders? All they want is chems. It's straining my business here, and all of a sudden, a Super Duper Mart pops out of nowhere and says, "Hey, come on, we got what you need. We got what you need. We got what you
Yeah.
need."
Something stinks near the town of Winchester, and it ain't the Brahmin dung. Doc, we
Yeah.
got our heading.
You can say that twice.
Yep. Universe says go to Supermart. You get traps and gangs, all for one.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys the best. If it turns out all right, come on back, and I'll give you guys something. I'll make it worth your while again.
Well,
All right,
not
before we
much
do
better
that,
to do now than chew gum and kick butt. But we're all out of gum.
Abby, let's talk turkey, because we got some things over here that we'd like to unload, and maybe you might have a thing or two, let alone the other merchant, to see if we can wheel and deal, as it were.
Well, you already wheeled and dealed with the other merchant, so he's fine. Let's see here. Abby, on the other hand, let's get a look at her inventory real fast. Now, mind you, she's chemmed out right now. Because, again, all her supplies are getting hit again. It's like, God damn, man, the friggin' rest stop just keeps getting smacked. Let's see here.
Right out of the gate, does she have any explosives?
Well, I'll find out in a minute. Hang on. Let me generate here. Let's put her at this level of stuff. And shop. Ready and roll it. Alright, let's see here. Any explosives, huh? Actually, hang on. Do that. She's not a traveling merchant. Forgot to do that. I'm like, wait. Wrong one. Not a traveler. Alright, let's see here. Okay, you're in luck. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, damn it. I hate it when I do that. Hang on. Let me roll it again. Because I forgot. It's like every time I try to change something, it automatically, it's like, oh, it's a new variable. Change everything. It's like, crap. Yes, I know. There we go. So here's what she has weapon-wise right now. 4 baseball grenades, 357 magnums, a pipe wrench, a pickaxe, a machete, a razor, 2 pool cues, and a fire axe. Oh, yes, I get to use that new thing, too. Yay! My buy and sell modificator. And I think you guys have a discount here, if you guys are willing to buy stuff. Let me see here.
All right, because here's what I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to trade the sturdy leather.
Hang on. So you do have a 5% upkeep, a 5% bonus right now. Go on.
I would like to trade the sturdy leather chest piece 1 star, the sturdy synth helmet.
Hang on, leather chest. 1 star, okay. What else? The sturdy synth helmet?
The sturdy synth helmet.
Okay.
And the regular arm, leg, and helmet.
What are they?
They're all synth.
Oh, so just synth arm and synth leg?
Yep.
Okay. How many of each of these? So there's only one star. Okay. What about
It's
the
just one of each.
Okay. And give me the price tag of each of these things.
All right, the leather chest is 50 caps.
Okay.
The sturdy synth helmet is 70 cap.
Oops, 70. Okay.
The synth arm and leg are 30 caps each,
Okay.
and the helmet is 33 caps.
Oh, hang on. Wait. How many things? You're selling 5 things or 4 things?
5.
Okay, what did I miss? I got the sturdy leather, the synth helm, the synth arm, synth leg.
And the regular synth helmet.
Oh, okay, regular.
Kirby.
Okay, hang on. Okay, good. Go ahead, dear. How much is the regular synth helm?
33.
And you said the sturdy one is 70, right?
Yep.
Okay. So all in all, you're looking at a income of 64 caps right now. Her total caps that she currently has on hand is not that amount. She only has 20 on hand right now. So
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not done offloading junk yet.
Okay.
I've also got a pair of hatchets, 20 caps each.
Okay, hang on. Hatchet. How many? 2?
Yes.
2, and they're 20 a pop. Okay.
And the cowboy repeater. Those are both from Mumu.
How much is the cowboy repeater worth?
50.
50. All right. Okay. Is that all you're wanting to offload?
Ambrosia, is there anything off you could part with?
She's AFK for a quick second. In the meantime, is there
Let me see.
anything you wanted to pick up from her right now? Because right now you guys have a 91. You're coming into 91 caps worth of stuff. She only has 20 caps to hand you, so there's 71 caps up for grabs on the table, or at least 71 credit right now.
You said that she had 4 baseball grenades, yes?
Yeah, it's in the chat. Yes.
Alright, we'll take 3 of those grenades. No, you know what? I'll take all 4. I could supplement the remaining one with the,
Okay. How much are they?
with, like, spare caps. They are 25 each.
25. Okay, so. Okay, so that right now, you guys with buying those 4 baseball grenades alone, with the stuff that you're unloading and everything, you owe her 4 caps.
That's fine. I will gladly pony up the 4.
Okay, hang on. Ambrosia, are you back?
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything that you wanted to sell to Abby?
I currently do not think so.
Okay. Is there anything aside from the baseball grenades that you wanted to pick up?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to see? Because so far all you guys are looking at is weapons, ammo, armor, clothing. Well, no chems, food, drink, general goods.
I could actually use more .44 Magnum ammo.
She does not have any at the moment.
Damn it!
I think I'm good.
Okay, so that aside, that's 4 caps then that you owe.
And I will pay those 4 caps off.
All right, are you handed the grenades to Ambrosia, or do you want to hang on to them?
I'm giving them to Ambrosia. She's got better luck with those than I do.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, frickin' hell, wrong thing. Wait a minute, my bad. See, I read that as baseball grenades. Those are baseball bats. Hang on, let me make sure what the price is. I don't know if they're the same. If not, whatever. Hang on. Explosive baseball grenades are... Ooh, they're a little bit pricier than I... Wait, are they the same price or not? No, they're not. Oh, God, no, they're not. Shit, hang on. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, so baseball grenades are actually like 40 caps a pop. So instead of 4 caps, it's actually 60 caps that you guys will be forking out. If you want to do all 4. Yeah, it's my bad. I looked up. I thought they were baseball grenades. I saw baseball. I'm like, oh, grenades, cool. Wait, that's baseball bats. Like just a piece of wood. So, how many grenades did you want to buy? I'm gonna change it to grenades, but in order to do that, I'm making it so it's the actual right price.
I still want 4 grenades, and I will pay the difference if need be.
All right, so that's 60 caps then. So let's take that out of your inventory, and you're gonna give them to Ambrosia, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me do this real fast.
You just see her bouncing up and down, doing little clappy hands. You're like,
Mhm.
hey, thanks, like a boom.
Yay! Okay, so you're gonna have 165 caps after this. Okay. Did you get rid of the stuff that you're out of your inventory? Oh wait, you said it was on Umum, right? Or Mumu?
2 of the items were, yeah.
Okay. Did you take them out of the inventory yet, or are they still there?
I will take them out right now.
Okay, so go ahead and minus, or just zero them out. That way, it's not carrying any weight. Because I don't like to delete stuff from inventory. I just like to zero it, because then that way it's like, oh, you found more of it. I don't have to make a new profile or drag and drop. It's just add, done. So yeah, just zero out whatever the hell you were selling. I'll let you do that, and I'll add those grenades to Ambrosia's inventory because she's the bomber of the group.
Yes, I'm the demolitionist.
Wait. So is your character a boomer? Yes, I know. It was bad. I had to go with it. It was too juicy of low-hanging fruit to ignore.
Oh, the punnage.
Indeed. The pun master. Yeah. Pun. Pun. Actually, I think baseball grenades are actually regular in the game. I don't think I have to add a special thing to this. No, I don't. Yay! I can just drag and drop on that one. Let's see here. I just do need to modify them. Wait, where'd it go?
My only response concerning pun.
What's that now?
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Oh yeah, how many? Well, you have 1 long fuse dynamite, right? Yeah. And you have 4 of these baseball grenades. Boop. And they should be in your inventory proper now. Let me make sure. Why the hell do I have that theme in my head?
Mm-hmm.
My dude, do you recognize that?
I do not.
Hang on.
I honestly do not remember.
The sound, it's the tune after whenever Mega Man X got a new power up.
Oh,
And it's the little
it
demonstration.
changes up every game though.
Yeah, I know. I just can't remember which one it's from though. I think it might be X or X2. It wasn't X4, that's for sure. I think it was X standard. Anyways, alrighty. All right, so is that conclude your transactions?
For now, it does.
Excellent. And you guys are ready to head back out to the wasteland?
Yes.
Okay. So with that, let me go back to the main map, world map. World map. Boop. Oh yeah. So before, actually, I was gonna say, yeah, before you guys left the Starlight Rest Stop, did you want to try and follow that iBot, or did you want to try and tackle it, maybe get something out of it, or what?
I'm going to quietly follow it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okie dokie.
You guys are gonna try and follow it. All right, both of you guys give me stealth checks.
Sneak agility, correct?
Correct. Yes. Okay. Doc is fine. Okay, you're both good. The
Bottom.
iBot, the iBot,
Bottom.
yeah.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum.
Alright, so you guys follow the iBot for a while, and all it does is just kind of patrol around the area. It doesn't go anywhere. And you've heard that same recording about 12.5 times over. Actually, not 12.5. But yeah, you guys follow it for like a good... I'll say you guys followed it around for about a good hour or so, but it didn't go anywhere. It just kind of kept around Starlight, went around the road, came back to Starlight, went around the road a bit more, and then came back to Starlight. You guys have done about 4 or 5 laps before you're like, if I hear that thing say that tune, if I hear that thing say the same thing one more time, I'm gonna friggin' snap.
Alright, enough pussyfooting around.
ADD kicking in. New stimuli
if you'll excuse me.
needed.
Doc, if you'll excuse me. The minute he sees a chance, Neatcast is going to tackle it, scream, "You little bastard!"
So you're gonna try? You're gonna try and attack it, or you're gonna try and grab it?
Tackle him down.
You're gonna try and tackle the iBot. Now, mind you, it's basically a giant ball that's floating through the sky. It has no arms, no legs, dude. An iBot is a floating ball.
Doctor sees kneecaps going for the bot. She's just sitting there trying not to laugh her guts out. She's like, oh,
Alright, how large and wide is this thing?
Good question, actually. Let me look this up real fast. Let's see here. Fallout iBots. Let's take a look here. About how big are these friggin' things? Let's see here. Just about how large are these things? I wouldn't say they're about as... Well, let me see here. Because these things are large enough that people actually turn them into friggin' there is a helmet that's made out of the damn thing that people wear. Judging on its size, I'd say it's a little smaller than a medicine ball or one of those big yoga balls.
So still able to tackle it. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's bigger. It's bigger than a... Let's see. It's bigger than a basketball, but smaller than you know, one of those yoga balls, or maybe probably like a medicine ball. Again, I can't really give you a good...
Yeah, it's like one of those small yoga balls / medicine balls.
Probably, yeah, because like I said, it is big enough that you can gut it and turn it into a helmet, and it would fit over any size person's head.
So, around a tiny bit larger than a medicine ball.
Probably then. Anyway, so okay, you're gonna try and tackle this damn thing? Alright. Hang on. Boop, boop.
Let the entertainment begin.
So you've given up on stealth at this point, right?
Yes, because it's been driving us batty.
Alright, I'm gonna say give me make an unarmed attack then against the damn thing. Oh, god damn it. Alright. So yeah. So you run up on it. You're like, okay, you're mine. As you make the leap into midair to, you know, tackle this damn thing, it just keeps floating on, and as you're getting ready to make contact with it, it floats up above you. You completely miss it and go flat into the dirt onto your face, and just slide.
Man, Doc is just rolling on the floor laughing now. He's like, oh, what I wouldn't give for popcorn.
But you're laughing and help me grab that thing so we can get some answers.
And as you kind of look up, you see it still carrying on, but instead of going in a more or less bobbing straight line, it's kind of bouncing left to right, kind of like you would see someone kind of like, ha 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 ha. Again, it could be that it could be that maybe it is have some kind of sense of humor, or maybe you just hit the pavement a little too hard and you're seeing things. I'm gonna say probably you hit the pavement a little too hard and you're seeing double there for a second, and it's like, wait, why is that thing bobbing back and forth? No, it's not bobbing back and forth. It's just, it's still bobbing in a straight line. You just think it's two of them for a second, until your eyes finally, correct themselves. You're like, oh.
Gradually pulling herself together, Doc kind of walks over. Great, now I get to play optometrist.
That was embarrassing.
Okay, kneecaps. How many fingers am I holding up?
Put a sock in it, Doc.
Aww.
I'm enjoying your banter tonight. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do? This thing's still bobbing around, playing the same recording over and over again.
Do we have a net?
No.
That'd be a good way to go fishing for a metal orb.
I mean, what do you guys want to do? I mean, you guys could just leave it alone, or you could try again something else.
Well, seeing as it's starting to get out of our reach, I'm going to go ask Abby where the location of the Super Duper Mart is.
That's a good idea. You ask her, and she tells you, "Oh yeah, it's just about a day's travel west."
And I guess that's where we're headed.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to ask her before you left?
If anyone else has headed that way or not.
No, not much. I mean, although the only other person I did see go that way was that one vault dweller that was here a while back.
Did you just say Vault Dweller?
Vault Dweller?
Yeah, one of them guys in a blue jumpsuit, Pip-Boy on their arm. They show up every now and again.
How long ago and which direction?
It's a good thing you asked that question. That's why I'm like, yeah, dude, is there anything else you want to ask? It's like, good question. Yeah, he was here. Oh, geez, how long ago was it? He got here shortly before you guys came here with those Minutemen, and he left sometime. He left sometime before you guys got back with the rest of those Minutemen. So it's been a while. Actually, no, wait, sorry. Scratch that. They were here when you guys came back with the Minutemen, and they left maybe about 2-3 days ago. So they can't be that far. They can't be that far, especially if they're traveling by themselves. They can't be that far west. They're probably about a day or two ahead of you guys.
Cat, grab a cow and start your trekking. We got a heading.
All right, let's get to it. Come on, Doc.
Right. So you guys can hit the map now, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So now I've got this plan. Now I've got this planned out. Now, quick. We've been going for about a good hour and a half or so, almost an hour and a half. How much more do you guys have in the tank?
I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning, my dude. I think I might actually bounce in a few.
Okay, we got enough to at least get to the next scene or so. So hang on, let me do this real fast. So let me get rid of that plan and draw a new one. Whoops, that didn't do the way I wanted. Hang on. Oh, that's how I do it. Derp. All right, undo. Whoa, undo. Whatever. Okay, so that's the route you guys are taking, right? Because you guys are going northwest. Well, actually, hang on. We're gonna do that. And how do I do this again? Oh wait, is it this? No. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so. Okay, that's gonna be to where the place is. The Super Duper Mart. It's about a day's travel away. That's 1, 2. Alright, there we go. So there's your plan. There's our travel plan. So with that, you guys are gonna mosey on to the next spot, right? Alright, so that's gonna be here, which is where the Super Duper Mart. Darn it. Hang on. Undo. Undo again. There we go. Let me add this back on. Actually, darn it, I should have done that. I'm doing it again. It's been a while since we're here, so bear with me for a second. Actually, no, wait, let me just Super Duper Mark. There we go. SDM Super Duper Mark. That'll work. And put that to the back. There we go. Perfect. Yep. So, in that day's travel, you're gonna go hit up the Super Duper Mart. Damn it, wrong thing. World map. There, yes it is. Here we are. All right. After about a solid day's travel, the group arrives outside of the what should be an abandoned Super Duper Mart, but somebody has moved in and has definitely done something with the place. Because sure enough, outside the Super Duper Mart in the parking lot, you find another iBot just kind of moseying about, some of the one you saw earlier, and you hear an all too familiar sound. It is that same damn advertisement you heard for about an hour straight. Try to control the urge. Your characters try to control the utmost urge to just blast the damn thing out of the sky. Because also
Eye and finger are currently twitching.
Yes, but
Resist urge to shoot. Resist urge to shoot.
But the urge to shoot, is severely dampened by the simple fact that iBot is not alone, because around the whole building are a bunch of different turrets. Machine gun turrets.
I saw that.
There are a whole bunch of machine gun turrets lined out outside this damn thing. Whoever moved in here definitely doesn't want any trouble. Or is ready for trouble if it comes.
Nothing is ever simple, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it is not.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, how does the group want to approach this?
I'll get back to you on that. I had to think about this for a moment.
Like for a moment, or is this where you want to pause for the night?
This is where I want to pause the night, my guy. I'm running on fumes right now.
All right, I hear you.
Yeah, I already heard him yawning.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, all right. That's why I'm like, okay, let me get to the next scene and get this prepped up. Now, mind you, this is one of the last maps I made before our hiatus. So I put a good amount of time in this one. I'm like, ooh, I know exactly how I want to handle this one.
Oh, great.
So,
His hyper attention seekingness has emerged.
Yeah, and the
somewhat.
thing is, I want to be awake to enjoy this moment. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was gonna say, let's just say this might tie into one of your characters' backstories and stuff like that, or personality. So somebody here is going to be like, oh. So that's what this will be a good point to put a pin in it then for the night. So let's see what time is it. Oh, okay, it's almost 10. All right. So with that in mind, then, my friends, we are going to pause here for the evening. Again, is there anything else you guys want to mention or anything?
Not that I can think of.
So,
Think so? Okay, excellent. All right, so this is where we will pause for the evening. Again, I'd like to thank my wonderful friends Ambrosia Hartnett and Zawarsman for joining us tonight. Thank you again, my friends. Hopefully, by our next session, our third player might be caught up, because I have kind of had them in the tutorial stage for a long time. They did complete it a while back. I think before the last session or two, they completed the tutorial. And now we're at the point now where I could introduce them into the story almost. I do need to get them. I do have some breadcrumbs set up for them in my head. I just need to, put the time, get them caught up. They won't be a streamed thing. It's just something I do on. It's something I will do on the side. And when that is said and done, then they will be introduced into the main story proper. So going forward, you guys could have a potential third member. And of course, with that, if they are joining us, we might have more regular games broadcasted. I've already talked to the group about this, and it seems like a cool idea. More so because these games are starting to get a little more self-contained. You guys are chewing through about 1 to 2 maps, maybe 3 maps per night, which is kind of how I have things set up. So that way, I can have a little bit more fun. It's a little more episodic, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
Which is a lot easier for ADD people
Exactly.
to handle.
Exactly. So, and real fast, because I said episodic, what popped in my brain is one of those classic things. Let's see, what kind of mysteries will the group find inside? Will our heroes be able to get to the bottom of this? Find out next time on the next exciting episode of Fallout. Anyways, and with that, my friends, we will call it an official night. Again, I've been Saint Luther, your overseer, and I will see you all next time. Make sure when you're out there in the wasteland, it's very important that you know what the hell you're tackling before you hit the ground. Or actually, you know what? That's gonna become a thing now. That's the thing that just crossed my mind. That's gonna become a thing. I will mention at least 1 or 2 of our critical failures, or our complications, as they're called, as a reminder. So remember, friends, when you're gonna tackle something, make sure you know about gravity and how it works. And if you're giving first aid to an animal, just don't tighten that bandage too tight. Otherwise, you might get head-butted in your stomach.
Hardy har, good sir.
That's gonna become a thing. So if you guys don't have any absolute failures, then it's just gonna be the standard response. If you guys have a complication, it's gonna get mentioned again. Until then.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, there's perfect. That's great. Anyways. I had to throw some in there. Anyways, my friends, again, this is Saint Luther signing off. Have a great night, my friends. Be safe out there.
Ciao.
Later, Grotz.
Mercy on my soul.